Hi, this is Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Luxe by Naturalia. This is made by a European company and is sold in the US by Best Rest USA. I'm going to put the mattress through a few tests today and give some general recommendations at the end of the review. But if you are interested in a personal recommendation, please feel free to leave a note in the comments section below with some information about yourself and some of your sleep preferences, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now we're going to start out the review with the construction portion, and we'll begin with the cover. Now the cover is actually interesting because on the Luxe we have this thermofresh material on top, which is good for temperature regulation and cooling. However, the mattress has a topper on it. You can actually flip that topper over. So on the other side, the mattress is going to be a cashmere, which is a warmer, cozier feeling, which is going to help in the winter months. So now let's get a look underneath the cover at the comfort layer of the mattress. The Luxe by Naturalia is an all-foam construction consisting of two different layers. Now today we're taking a look at the 12.5-inch tall version. However, there is also a 10-inch version available as well. Now the base of the mattress is a high-density polyfoam. It's a firm material, really acts as the foundation of the mattress, supporting the layers above it as well as the sleeper on top. Now the layer above it is the topper, and inside of the topper is memory foam inserts. Memory foam has a slow response to pressure, allows you to kind of get that classic feeling of sinking in and some contouring around your body. Now again, the memory foam is where the cover is, and that cover is actually quilted with a little bit of polyfoam, and it is, again, flippable, meaning one side of it has the thermofresh material, which is good for temperature regulation and cooling, and the other side has the cashmere, which is a cozier, warmer feeling, which is good for the winter months. I do want to point out that because you can unzip and put in different inserts into the mattress, that you are actually able to adjust the firmness level you want, and also split firmness levels are available for this mattress. So if you and your partner like different feels on the mattress, you can actually have two different firmness feels by using different foam inserts. Another thing is, if you want to clean the cover or the topper, you can actually unzip and take out those foam inserts and take the topper in for dry cleaning. Now that we've seen what makes up the Luxe, it's time to get an idea for the feel and firmness of the mattress. So I'm going to start by pressing into the cover. Now the first thing I feel is that little bit of foam that's quilted into the cover provides some immediate kind of pressure relief. As I press in a little bit further, start to feel that slow response and contouring from the memory foam. I'm going to lay down on my back. Now, lying here on my back, I do want to point out that on this half of the mattress, I am on the firmer section. This is one of the split constructions available. On one side, we have a firmer portion. On the other, there is a softer portion. While I'm on my back on the firmer side, I do feel myself sinking in a little bit to that memory foam. It's a slow response, so it's like an initial firmness, sinking in a little bit, but it is still a pretty firm feel, so it does keep my spine aligned in a good position. So I kind of move around and roll around. It's a really slow response to pressure, so you do get a little bit of a stuck feeling in the mattress. So I'm going to roll onto my side here. Once I'm on my side, I want to be extra conscious of possible pressure points forming, especially at the shoulders and the hips. Because of an increased weight concentration over lower surface area, you tend to push further into the mattress and you interact more with the firmer and support portions of the mattress. And on firmer mattresses, it can kind of jam your shoulders up a little bit. So if you are a side sleeper, you probably will prefer kind of the softer feel of the softer memory foams available for the Luxe, like to sink a little further into the mattress. I do feel a little bit of pressure starting to form on the firm side of the mattress here, but we are going to take a closer look at pressure later on in the review, so stay on the lookout for that. So I'm going to roll on my stomach. Stomach sleepers are kind of the opposite of side sleepers. They tend to prefer a firmer mattress because it does a good job of keeping their hips from sinking in, keeping their spine aligned in a good position. So if you are a stomach sleeper, you are going to want to look towards the firmer option on the firmness level for this mattress. Even here, because it is a memory foam, I do feel my hips sinking in just a little bit, so it's something you want to be careful of. But because everyone can feel the firmness of a mattress a little bit different because of different size and weight distributions. I got a few other opinions on the firmness of this mattress, and if you're interested in checking that out, you can read the written review at sleepopolis.com. Instead of just describing the feel of the Luxe to you, I wanted to give you a visual representation of where pressure points might form while lying on the mattress. So to do that, I've laid out this pressure map on top, and I'm going to lie down on it in a few different positions. And you're going to see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. But before I begin, I did just want to point out that I am on the firm portion of the mattress, so the results would be a little bit different depending on the firmness level you choose in your Luxe. So I'm going to start on my back. I'll roll onto my side. I'll try a few positions here on my side. Finally on my stomach. Just to give you a quick idea of the bounce of the Luxe mattress, I have this 10-pound steel ball and I'm dropping it here. As you can see, there's very little bounce to this mattress at all. There is a memory foam comfort layer in the topper, meaning it has a slow response to pressure and not much bounce to it at all. Now we're also going to run a quick motion transfer test. Basically, I have a seismometer on one side of the mattress where someone might be sleeping. I'm going to drop this ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches, simulate someone kind of rolling around in the middle of the night or getting into and out of bed. And the seismometer is going to measure the disturbance that's transferred from one side of the bed to the other to kind of show what you might feel while lying in bed. And as you can see, there is steadily increasing disturbance going from the 4, 8, and 12 inch drops. The memory foam does a pretty good job of kind of dampening the motion transfer across the mattress. Also, the split construction also helps with keeping the motion in check. A lot of people buying a mattress are going to want to know if they're going to feel like they're sitting on top of or sinking into bed. So to test this, I have the Sinkage test set up, in which we use 4 balls of varying sizes, weights, and densities, simulate different body parts, and we're going to check to see how far into the Luxe they go. I have a 6-pound medicine ball, it's filled with sand, simulates a lighter body part. 10-pound steel ball, it's the densest ball we used during this test. 50-pound medicine ball, it's also filled with sand, simulates kind of a heavier portion of your body. Finally, the 100-pound medicine ball filled with sand. If you're a bit bigger, simulates kind of the center of your body. And in terms of sinkage, we have 1 inch for the 6-pound, 2 inches for the 10-pound, 3.5 inches for the 50-pound, and 5 inches for the 100-pound medicine ball. Now, when compared to other mattresses that I've tested, the 6 and the 10-pound balls are pretty much right on average. There is a little bit less sinkage with the 50 and 100-pound medicine balls because, they can only go so far through the topper before they hit that firm base of high-density polyfoam. However, I will mention that because these are really slowly responding memory foams, you're going to feel like you're sinking into the mattress, that contouring around your body. So you will feel a little bit slower when you're trying to adjust your position. You will definitely feel like you're sinking into bed into these memory foams. If you plan on sharing your bed with a partner and need to use the entire surface area of the mattress, edge support is something you're going to want to take a look at. Mattress with a really supportive side is going to allow you to sleep all the way to the edge of the bed, going to make it feel a little bit bigger. So when I'm really up close to the side here on the Luxe mattress, I am kind of sinking through the topper of the mattress. You can see some of the contouring from the memory foam insert in there. However, I am pretty impressed with how the base is holding up. Really good edge support there. Let me roll onto my side here, hanging off the mattress a little bit. Again, you can see how I'm pushing through that softer layer of memory foam in the topper. But again, the high density polyfoam base holds up really well. As I sit up on the side of the mattress, I think maybe putting your shoes on in the morning, something like that, really concentrating all my weight over one portion of the side of the Luxe. I'm really impressed with how the edge support is holding up here. Really supportive side. I'm really impressed with the edge support on the Luxe. Just to give you some basic information about the Luxe by Naturalia, these are mostly sold in stores. There's a 10-year manufacturer's warranty, and it comes with a 45-day comfort adjustment. So if you try out the mattress, you think it's a little bit too firm or too soft, you can actually call and they'll recommend a different firmness level for the insert into the topper. Now, for who I would recommend this mattress to is if you're looking for a luxury mattress. This does come in at a bit of a higher price point in the market, and it has that kind of luxurious sinking into the mattress feel you might be looking for. I would also recommend this mattress to couples. I was really impressed with the edge support, which is going to allow you to sleep all the way to the ends of the bed, and also the ability to split firmness levels is a really big plus for couples. And finally, I would recommend this mattress if you're looking for pressure relief. It is a classic memory foam feel, allowing you to sink into the mattress. We saw really good response on the pressure mat portion of the review. Now, there's some general recommendations, so if you want to get a little bit more specific for some sleepers on the mattress, if you're 200 plus pounds, you're a stomach sleeper, you're probably going to want to take a look at the firmer feels and firmness options for this mattress. However, if you're 130 pounds, you're a side sleeper, the softer options are probably good for you. Now, there's some really specific examples, so if you are looking for a personal recommendation, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some information about yourself, some of your sleep preferences, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, if you are interested in checking out other memory foam mattresses, you can just Google Sleepopolis and best memory foam mattress, have a look at some of the other memory foam mattresses I've reviewed. And finally, please subscribe to the Sleepopolis YouTube channel, as we're going to keep putting out more content that's going to help you get a better night's sleep. So that's it for the review today. I hope it was helpful. Have a nice day.